felt great to be back out there. Felt great to be out there with the guys. It was everything I could have hoped for, really. I mean, my knee feels solid. I feel like I'm getting better every day in practice, and I feel like I was prepared for tonight with Jeff and just with the strengthening that Josh has done with me. And those guys have done a good job of getting my knee ready to go.
Each time you came out, still it was evident you probably weren't going to go back in. You kind of stood most of the time up by the scoreboard. Does that help you to stand versus sit? Explain.
It's the first game back, so I don't really know what helps me at this point. So I didn't want to tighten up. After a while, I felt like I was okay as long as I'm sitting with my legs straightened out. I'm cool. But it's kind of it's kind of a process of a learning experience for me right now because I don't really know what I need to do to stay on the floor like that. So
You had that one stretch, little burst there. I think you scored 11 points in a row there in the first half. You really missed, first couple shots, missed, and then you seemed like you got into a nice rhythm. Were you feeling it there once you got warmed up?
Yeah, and the guys did a good job of finding me in places where I can score, I was fortunate for those shots to go in. So, but I thought that the team did a great job tonight of running the offense, doing what we need to do. I think this is a great first step for us.
Rob, I think in Chicago, Matt said that maybe there was still a little bit of uncertainty about rebounding in practice, but first couple minutes of the game, you were throwing yourself around on the offensive boards a little bit. Obviously, there wasn't any sort of tentativeness there.
Yeah, and that's another thing that I think has been coming along, in practice every day, just improving. And it's something that I just got to get comfortable with. And I think as I get more comfortable, I'll be better at rebounding with people around me. So it's something that I'll have to get used to, but I am getting more comfortable with it for sure.
Yeah, like before, like I said, we're kind of like different players, so we bring something different. So when they get comfortable, if I come out and something goes in, it's kind of like a different thing they have to take care of. So I felt good and I was hitting everything. So Sonny went in there, played really strong, and I think he did really good too.
I just want to come off the bench and help my team as much as I can in any aspect that is needed. Definitely from the defense and the rebounding, but I know they're going to need me to score at times. So when Coach calls for that, I'm going to do my best to help.
Robbie, on that first basket that you made, you drove, took a hit, got fouled into the line. Are you at the point where you can drive instinctively?
Yeah, and that felt instinctive. I didn't think about that at all. It was good to come down awkwardly. It was my left leg, not my right, but and obviously have nothing happen. That's always a plus. So, and I've even had some times in practice where I've come down completely on my right leg, and that's basically how I heard it the second time, and nothing's happened. So I think I definitely have gained more confidence, and each time I get hit and knocked down like that, I'll continue to gain some confidence in my knee.
Rob, you guys shot 16 threes in the first half. Didn't really go so well, but do you expect this to be a team that probably has to shoot a lot of threes to score, or is that maybe a little?
That's probably a little much, but with the guys that were shooting them, they weren't taking bad shots. I'm cool with Ryan Smith shooting those. AJ, Tyrone, as long as we're taking shots in the offense, I think that's fine. DJ obviously missed some that were open. It's not like they were forced. It's not like they were out of the offense, and those guys are going to knock down shots. So I think that we're okay with that as long as they're in the offense. And if we shoot 16 threes, that's fine. If we don't, that's fine too. Yeah, sure. And obviously the 11th will be a pretty cool day with the rededication of Mackey and it being the first official game. But as far as I think the team was concerned, tonight was our first real game. So I was definitely excited to be back out there. A little nervous. I had the butterflies were going early on. So, but that was good. It was good to be back, and I'm glad that to be playing again.
Travis, what does it add to have Robbie out there and not have it? What did you see out of this one?
It's a big help. It's basically just like one of our assistant coaches out there playing with us. He just he's the floor general, really. He just runs everything. He talks. He tells us where we need to go if we don't know. He just he just gives everything for the team, and it's a big help having him out there now.
We got to see some of the freshmen out on the floor today. How do you guys think that they've kind of fit into the style of play?
Rob, why don't you take that?
No, they did a very good job. With Donnie and Jacob. They're both very athletic. I thought they did a good job rebounding the ball. And that's something that we obviously need to focus on. I think, did we get out rebounded? We tied. You know, we had that lead in rebounds at the half, and they got the better of us in the second half. So they'll definitely bring something to the table there. And I thought they both did good things offensively, too. You saw Donnie knock down that 16-footer. You saw Jacob with some nice moves around the rim. So I thought they did a very good job, and I think they'll continue to fit in with the offense like that.
Travis, you were 4 for 4 on little mid-range jumper here. Able to make a little bit this year. How can that kind of help the offense? You know, have a couple of guys like yourself and Donnie, obviously Rob, kind of pick the top of it.
It helps a lot just with me being able to play on the outside. It kind of opens up the middle so our guards can get in there and drive a little bit more. And kind of when they drive, my man helps and I can be open. So that helps a lot, just opening up the middle of the floor.
Anthony, what's your maybe mindset on offense? And you're still kind of working to when's the right shot and when to go to the basket? It seems like you have a pretty good grasp of that tonight.
Yeah, Coach Painter is on me 24/7 about that in practice. At times I'll take a bad shot here and there, and I definitely hear it. So, but you know, I don't blame him for that. It's just prepping me for you know, future games, and you know, I'm just trying to take better shots every day in practice, and really that's what I'm looking for.
Rob, what do you think you're going to take from this game this week in practice that you really have to kind of focus on for the next one?
I think you'll probably see an emphasis on rebounding, especially from that second half. Defensively, we'll continue to try to keep the ball to the middle. That's been harped on pretty hard in practice, and I thought we did a pretty good job of that tonight, really forcing the ball to the baseline where there's the help. And then probably just, I think, you know, we'll continue to work on the motion offense. That's something we got to learn, especially with those young guys with Jacob and Donnie. It's something that takes a while. So I think those three things will probably be pretty keyed on in practice. And you know, I think we'll get better, and you'll see a better team on Sunday.
Anthony, you redshirted last year. Coach told us that you could have played. I mean, you had the skills to play last year, but probably not the strength. Could you, just in the 12-month period, now that it's over, the redshirt year is over, how did that help you, the redshirt year?
You know, it helped me a lot from a physical standpoint. You know, putting on about 10 pounds, and then from a mental standpoint, sitting next to Robbie Hummel every game, you know, him teaching me things really helped me. So, you know, a lot of players probably would have looked at that as a negative. I took it as a positive because I know it's going to help me in the future.